Good evening, everyone. So it is Sunday. I named my show Sunday Sunshine because we have had a lot of that today. It was in the 80s and it was very sunny outside. So, of course, I stayed inside for most of the time. Hi, Kim. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you're okay. Hi, Tracy. Good to see both of you. Look at that. Two people I don't usually get. That's awesome. So if you haven't been here before, my name is Christy. This is Puttin' on the Glitz. I have been a paparazzi consultant for almost 2 years now. Hi, Jane. So we'll be celebrating my second anniversary in June, just a couple months away. Pretty excited about that. So we'll be giving away another Z piece at that time, at my anniversary time. I have to look and see what the official date was. I can't remember if it's the 10th or the 11th, and whichever show is closest to that. So we have that to look forward to in the month of June. We gave away a Z piece this past month as a share prize. So everybody that shared got an entry for every time that they shared the show or the posts or whatever with their friends. And we put them all in a drawing. And Esley won a Z piece. So she picked out the one that I happen to have. It's called Persuasive, and I really like it. If you get a chance, you can look on the website and see it there. Hi, Caroline. So tonight is one and done night. That means everything that we have is the last one of its kind. I will say there's two exceptions on this show. One of the pieces that I got in, I didn't realize I just got a second one. So it was a one and done, and then I got a second one in. And then the other one is, of course, our blockbuster. Our blockbusters, we always have more than one of. So they never really run out. And then the pieces that I'm wearing, I always wear something at this point that you can buy. So there are more of these pieces. So my earrings tonight, these are called, oh boy, I forgot already. Flauntable Flutter, I think. Something Flutter. Flauntable Flutter. These are gold butterflies, 3 in a stack. They start with the smallest one and go down to a larger one. They have rhinestones, white rhinestones along the bottom curve of their wings. These are a post earring. And of course, you see the length and size. So we have 2 more pairs of these. They're going to be number 1 tonight. My necklace that I have on is the Glamour. So it literally says Glamour on it. And let's see, I had another one pulled out. I have it in both silver and gold. I have 2 in silver. I have 1 in gold. It says Glam and then has a little white rhinestone and then Ma on the little bar. So this is the Glamour necklace. So this one is going to be number 2 for tonight. Again, I have 2 of these in silver. I have 1 in gold. This is the one that I'm wearing. And I do have it extended most of the way out for this length. Oops, got caught on the corner of my screen. All right, so those are the things that I'm wearing. Number 1 for the earrings, number 2 for the necklace. And we'll get right into the show. Our blockbuster for the day is actually a set. And you don't have to buy both pieces, but they do have both pieces coordinating. I know Tracy's friend and my friend wore these for her wedding. This is called Hollywood Hills in white. So we've got clusters of white rhinestones. There's some a little bit larger, some a little bit smaller. These were gorgeous at the wedding, and they will be gorgeous on you. Now, some might think that all these rhinestones are going to be super blingy. They're really not. I wear them with my regular shirts, with my t-shirts, especially black t-shirts, because the white against the black is really nice. The short length necklace, the earrings are the white rhinestones as well on a fishhook back. Let's see, put it on jade up here. So this is the length on jade. This is about an inch. Yeah, about an inch below her collarbones. I try to adjust for her size, so that's why my measurements are a little bit off. With the 2-inch extension, it will hit the middle of the chest. The coordinating bracelet is called Old Hollywood. This is an adjustable clasp bracelet. Has those same clusters of white rhinestones with the lobster clasp and an extension. So you can make sure you fit the bracelet. Where does paparazzi originate from? What do you mean, Jane? The company? So this is the set, Hollywood Hills, and the bracelet Old Hollywood. You can have either or both. Number 3. All right. Wait to hear from Jane. This one came in this week, already a one and done. This one's Placid Pebbles in orange. So these are dark and light orange pebbles, along with little silver beads that look like pebbles. 3 strands on the silver wire, very thin wire. The earrings are the little stacks of two orange pebbles. I'll get to that in just a second, Jane, and I will tell you that. So this is what it looks like on the bust. Let's get it on the mannequin. She's about 1/2 inch below that collarbone with the 2-inch extension. It will hit mid-chest. So this is our last one of these. This is Placid Pebbles in orange, and it is number 4. So our 2 founders, Misty and Shawnee, were high school friends, and they used to make their own jewelry all the time. Hi, Aunt Dora. They used to make their own jewelry all the time, and then their friends wanted it, and so they started making it for their friends. And as the demand for it grew, they grew it into a business. So those 2 original founders actually still with us. Their husbands and their families work for the company. They're in Utah, not in Salt Lake, but in a smaller place outside of there in Utah. And so Misty and Shawnee still work for us, or work with us. We work for them. And they're at the conventions and our major events during the year. We just saw them at the Empower Me Pink seminar that we had, where we got the new fall release, or new spring releases. Sorry, still thinking about fall. So that is actually where it came from. It came from 2 high school friends just making their own jewelry and their friends liking it, and spiraled from there. Good way to get it started, right, Jane? All right, this one was an exclusive this month in my Fashion Fix box. This is called Love to Sparkle in multi. So this is a silver heart. You can see the polished silver on this side. These are iridescent rhinestones on this side, the iridescent white rhinestones. I know you're not going to be able to see the color variation. I can see it over here. Try to get that in there a little bit. I know the light reflects off of it and it just looks white. The earrings are those iridescent rhinestones as well on a fishhook back. This is the length of it. So it is about 1/2 inch, maybe a little bit more below her collarbones with the 2-inch extension. It's going to come down just below mid-chest, the bottom of it. But with the heart, the height of the heart, it is going to sit across that mid-chest. So this one is Love to Sparkle in multi. And this one is number 5. You believe we got there already? Doesn't take very long to get to number 5, does it? Caitlin, I can't see you over there.
I can't.
Caitlin. Goodness. All right, this one has 6 answers available on it. Let's take number 4. Name something most doctors carry with them on their rounds. So like when they're going around to see their patients, what do most doctors carry with them? Pen or pencil was number 5, I'm sorry. Stethoscope, hi Barbara, was number 1. Let's see what else you got. The charts. They don't really have the charts on there. Stethoscope is there. Mom wants number 5. Thermometer is number 3. Their white coat, hi Esley. White coat, a laptop, those weren't on there. Their nurse, they do usually carry those around with, well, they don't carry them, but pager was actually number 6, and these days it's a lot of times it's a cell phone, but a tablet. The clipboard was number 2, so that's close. Hi Sheila, good to see you. Still missing one thing. Prescription pad. I'm just making sure I didn't miss it somewhere. You'll be glad he has these. Okay. I wouldn't mind going undercover in their company, Jane. I like Undercover Boss. The gloves. Yes, Esley. The gloves. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. All right. So you, at least you hope your doctor carries gloves with him, right? Because there's no way he's examining me with bare hands. Not happening. Too many germs. Even if you wash your hands and use hand sanitizer and whatever, you got to have gloves on. All right. Moving on. This one is called Radiance Squared in silver. Radiance Squared. So these are the hematite stones. These are darker gray, so almost a black, but not quite a black. Hi, Marjorie. They are mirrored, and they're faceted on the face. They're squares with rounded edges. Our earrings are those same little squares, just a tiny bit smaller, in the mirrored hematite on a fishhook back. This is the length. So it's hanging about 1.5 inches below her collarbones. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to come down past the center of her chest, just above the bust or just below the center of the chest. So somewhere in that area. This is Radiance Squared in silver. And it is number 6. Helen wants number 6. You got it, Helen. For anybody that doesn't know or didn't notice the little blurb on the side, which Instagram doesn't have, this is one and done night. So everything that we have, we only have one of. So you have to get it before everyone else. There are just a couple exceptions. We've already been through a couple of them. This is the last exception, and that's because I only had one until they sent me another one. Thank you, Barbara. This one is called Modern Day Madonna in brass. So we have antiqued brass, which gives it the dark metal look with these little gold rhinestones on 3 of our circles to give it a little glitz. Our earrings are the brass rings as well. So you know that saying about grabbing the brass ring? Here you go. You got a whole bunch of them. We have 2 of these. This is the length. So it is a mid-chest necklace with the 2-inch extension. Let me make sure they didn't already pull it out. Nope. It's just a longer necklace. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right here above the bust. Right above the bust. Hi, Terry. So we have 2 of these available. This is Modern Day Madonna in brass. It is number 7. It is also the last thing on the show tonight that we have more than one of. Number 7. So again, if you're coming in late, my earrings are number 1. These are called Flauntable Flutter in gold. 3 butterflies with rhinestones on the bottom of their rings. And then I have the Glamour necklace, 1 in gold, 2 in silver, and that is number 2. All right, let me rearrange these beads here so they lay right. I did this earlier and then I moved it. And I always twist things up somehow when I move them. I don't know about you, but I can do it in a heartbeat. This is called Pampered Poolside in pink. So these are not completely opaque beads, but they're not super transparent either. They do have an open back so that the sunlight can get through. You know, if you can see that, there we go. So you can see the open back. So sunlight or skin tone can show through them a little bit. These are teardrops in a dark pink. The earrings are little pear-shaped beads in that same dark pink color on a silver fishhook back. See, I did it again. I always manage. There we go. I don't know how I flip one of those over every time. This one, the length is about 1 inch below that collar with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit down to mid-chest. See if I can keep from messing it up this time. This is Pampered Poolside in pink. And it is number 8. Reach it, Caitlin?
No.
Number 9. This was an exclusive with the Fashion Fixes a couple months ago. These are called Badlands Eden. So these are blue crackle stone set on the antiqued brass. We have a flower up at the top and then kind of a little horseshoe shape at the bottom. These are on an antiqued brass fishhook back. This is the length and the size. And if you need something brass to wear them with, don't worry, we got you covered. So these are Badlands Eden in brass, number 9. And number 10, I call these kite-shaped. These are called Texture Retreat in silver. They're a kite-shaped silver earring with a little pattern etched on it. Really isn't any certain pattern. It's kind of an abstract, scratchy pattern. Hi, Esley. Thank you for sharing. I know I already said hi to you, but thank you for sharing. And thank you to Barbara for sharing if I didn't say that. These are on a silver fishhook back. This is the length and the size. They are number 10. Okay, time for another question. Caitlin's got to grow longer arms over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 on this one. Let's go with number 3. Name something specific that piles up before you can get to it. Nancy wants number 9. Got that for you, Nancy. Something specific that piles up before you can get to it. I think all these pile up at my house. I'm looking at them. I don't think there's one of these that's not piled up already. Dishes was number 3, Shannon. You got it. Laundry was actually number 1. Paperwork, they had that separated into 2 different things. Taxes, oh, definitely. I just did mine this week. Such a miserable thing to do. Bills were number 2. Of course, we've all got bills piled up, right? Clothes. Clothes is a great answer, Marjorie. They did not put that one on here. But that is a great answer because they do that too. Mail was number 5. Let's see. Did we get any of these other vacuuming? The leaves were number 6. So I think we got all but one of them. I'm trying to make sure nobody got it. Scrolling back through the answers. Nope, we still got one more. What else piles up? Clutter is close, Barbara. Clutter's close. Maybe if we had more of this, we'd have less clutter. The trash. Yep, the trash was the other one. Piles up really fast, doesn't it? Like some days you'll go and the trash can's almost empty at the end of the day, and other days it's overflowing by noon. Dust. I agree with you, Sheila, especially with all this wind we've been having lately. I don't know if you guys have been having it down there, but we've been having so much wind, and that blows all the dirt around. So allergies are going crazy, and the dust is all over the place. You'd think we lived in a dry place. All right, this is a longer one. I'm going to pull it back so that you can see it better. This is called Monumental Obelisk in silver. Monumental Obelisk in silver. So we have a frosted white rock at the bottom, little column of rock. We have a textured half circle plate, and then we have 2 rings at the top of this that make up this pendant. Our earrings are the smaller silver rings on a fishhook back. This is the length of this one. So it starts just below the bust, but it goes down into the mid-abdomen area. It's almost at her waist, but again, she's a little short-waisted, so it may be a little higher on you. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down at the bottom of her waist. Again, may sit a little higher on you just because of her size. So this is Monumental Obelisk in silver. And it is number 11. Caitlin's making me reach for it tonight, ladies. Reach for the sky. Just going to see how far my arms will go. All right, this one came in and almost immediately we were down to one. I was surprised it didn't sell out. This is Pampered Powerhouse in multi. So we have our dark pink, like that fuchsia color, our yellow, gold yellow, and our, I call this a teal blue. I think they're calling it Harbor Blue this season. It has a little green to it. So we have a bluish green there. This is a multi necklace, of course. The earrings are the little blue rhinestones on a silver fishhook back. This is the length of that one. So it is about 1.5 inches below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down about center chest. So again, we have Pampered Powerhouse. Pampered Powerhouse in multi. And it is number 12. Number 13 is multi-layered, so it's going to be really hard to show you this one on the bust because we've got a short layer and then some long layers. This one is called Homestead Harvest in the antique copper. And that little trinket got turned. Let me fix it. I can't get it undone right now. I'll fix it in just a second. All right, so we have a little arch with trinkets hanging off the bottom, and I've managed to get one off center. Our second layer is a longer chain, and our third layer is a chain with the little trinkets or little rectangular pieces in that chain, and I'll show that against my hand in just a moment. The earrings are the antique copper tassels on a fishhook back. Let me put this on her to show you the length of these. This one is right up here in the upper chest, and then you see our layers hang down here at the mid-abdomen and the lower belly. With the 2-inch extension, this is going to go even further into that lower belly area. This top piece is going to go into the center chest. I don't know why I can't get this turned around. You know how I am. If I can mess up something, I got them stuck together. All right, I'll fix it after the show. There we go. This is Homestead Harvest. Here's our little rectangular pieces in that chain. Can have a little chevron pattern or arrow pattern in them. And it is going to be number 13. Can you see if you can get that turned around, Caitlin? No. Okay, if you don't worry about it. Yeah. This is No Tears Left to Cry. This is in a pale green. Not quite colorless green, but a pale green. These are translucent teardrops. But yeah, I guess they're teardrops. They're faceted teardrops, and then we have silver teardrops in between them. Our earrings are the faceted green teardrops as well on a fishhook back. Hi, Butter Kelly. That's what I'm just going to call you from now on, Kelly. Butter Kelly. Helen, you're the tangle queen. I don't know. I can do pretty well. And I don't usually get them really, really tangled. I just get things turned around. And then I have to figure out how to get them back the way they're supposed to be. This one's about 1/2 inch below that collar with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit down to mid-chest. So this is a very pretty springy green. No Tears Left to Cry. And it is going to be number 14. If you can't, don't worry about it. I'll fix it after the show. So I know you're doing 10 other things. All right, this one is Metro Mirage in silver. So this is our last one. These are little triangular silver pieces that all lay together. And this is kind of like a motion piece. That's what we're going to call it, because this is going to move so that it lays perfectly no matter what shape it lays on. So it makes a really cool pattern when all those triangles come together. And then the earrings are the silver tassels. They're large silver tassels on a fishhook back. This is the length of this one. So this one's about 1/2 inch below that collar, and with the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to center chest. If you're looking for something just a little bit different, this is a really neat piece. See how it's going to curl around my hand? So this is called Metro Mirage in silver, and it is number 15. All right, next question. Let's see what you've got. All right, there's 6 answers on this one. I'm not sure one still applies, but we're going to put it there anyway, and you can pretend it was like 10 years ago or 15 years ago if you want to. 6 answers available. Let's just go with number 4 because we know that's still up to date. What item do people always keep inside their cars? What item do people always keep inside their cars? Hi, Becky. Number 15 to Terry. You got it. Flashlight was number 1. Your glasses or sunglasses was number 5. Registration. Registration was number 4. Shannon, you're on a roll tonight. Tissues were number 6. Air freshener. I keep that in my car too. Let's go back. Trash bag. We do not keep a trash bag in our car. We should. Candy's a good idea too, Helen. Cups, jumper cables, napkins, extra clothes, maps. That was one I wasn't sure if still applied. That one was number 2, but it's good if you don't have cell phone service. Let's see. So we got tissues, we got the glasses and sunglasses, we got registration, we got the map, we got the flashlight. There's one more thing. Water, that's a good idea. Probably all of us should go put water in our cars, like now, in case we ever get stranded, right? Snow scraper? No, but this is something you'd want if the weather changed. I keep it in my car too, Becky, because I'm always needing quarters, either for the Aldi cart or the air pump to pump up the tires or something. An atlas. Tracy's being fancy over here. She's not going to keep a map. She's going to keep the whole atlas. Not a blanket, although that's a good guess. An umbrella. An umbrella was the other thing. We do keep umbrellas in our car because we tend to get caught in the rain. We don't have so much ice here. And usually we'll scrape that before we leave, so we'll have that at the house. But yeah, keep an umbrella. Jumper cables are a good thing, but you would be surprised how many people do not have them. We have them in both our cars or our vehicles, but we didn't used to. All right. Moving on. Country Crush in pink. These are pink leather hearts. The same on both sides, just so you can see them. This is the length and the size. They hang on a silver fishhook back. We have Country Crush in pink. These are number 16. Oh, we do keep a tire pump too, Mom. In one of the cars anyway. These are called Malibu Sunset. Again, in a pale green. These are little teardrop shaped beads. They are opaque. Number 16 to Nancy. We also have some white rhinestones set in this setting. So we've got the opaque green beads and the rhinestones. They're hanging on a silver fishhook back. This is the length and size. These are very fluid because they have the little chain sides. These are not a rigid metal side. So these are number 17, Malibu Sunset in green. Number 18, these are called Retro Reality. And this is a dark pink glossy bead in an oval and round shape. They're in silver frames and on a silver fishhook back. This is the length and the size. So we have Retro Reality. In pink, these are number 18. Number 19, we've got some fun hoops. So these are black hoops with very bright colored pieces also mixed into them. I don't know what to call them other than pieces. There's some neon yellow, there is pink, and there is blue. Yep, I think that covers it. Neon yellow, pink, and blue segments in this black hoop. This is kind of a rubbery or a plasticky type feel over a metal post. This is the length and size. So they're called colorfully contagious. Colorfully contagious in black. These are number 19. Allison would love those. She's not here. That's an Allison type of thing. And to finish this set off, number 20, unbreakable in silver. So I've always thought these looked kind of like a leaf shape, maybe an abstract leaf with the geometric shapes on the inside. It's actually a marquee shape outside in silver, those geometric shapes. This is the length and size. So we have unbreakable in silver. These are number 20. Tracy, that reminds me, I still have a necklace for you that you won, and I've got to remember to bring it by to you. It is still here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 6 answers on this one. We're going to take answer number 3, and there's probably going to be 67 answers given on this one. We're going to take the top 6. Name something a person has a hard time remembering when they get old. And let me tell you, you do not have to be that old for this to apply. Something people have a hard time remembering when they get old. I think at this point, maybe 30's old, 35. That's about when I started losing it. Their children. You have a hard time remembering their children. Names. Names was number 3. Shannon, do you have the cheat sheet over there? I think Shannon has the cheat sheet. Names was number 3. The birthday. The birth date. I have that trouble every time I go in Walgreens. They ask me what the birth date is, and I have to think because there's 6 different ones or 7 different ones that we go through, and I have to think about it. So the dates or birth dates are really hard. Why they went into a room, that is a constant thing. Where your keys are, where they put items was number 2. Not people. Let's see. Dates were not in there unless it's a birth date. Their medication, they didn't put that on there. They should have gotten that one too. Let's see, their social security number. That's not a good one to forget. Although there is a kind of number on here. What other number might they forget? We all forget now. Yeah, their phone numbers. We all forget now because they're in our cell phones, right? You don't have to know anybody's number anymore. So I know numbers from 40 years ago, you know, and I can't tell you my son's current phone number. So let's see. We got all of them except the past. They might have trouble remembering the past. Maybe things that happened in the past or people they knew. So anything in the past. All right. That was a good one. See, I told you there'd be about 67 different answers on that. Mom says where the car is parked at the store. Yes. Tie a red balloon to your antenna if you still have one. Your windshield wiper, something. All right, this one is in gold. It is called Light It Up in gold. This is a gold polished disc that says, let your light shine. I had to look at it because I wanted to make sure I read it right. Let your light shine. So this is one of our inspirational pieces. It is on a gold chain and has gold tassel earrings. This one is a little bit longer than our typical short necklace. So it's laying right down here at the bust to start with, and then with the 2-inch extension, It's actually going to come down about here, which is going to leave that medallion hanging right here in the middle. I can't either, Becky. It's okay. So this one is called Light It Up in gold. And it's going to be number 21. And as far as kids' names go, I had 4 kids, and I've got, a brother and a sister, and I've got grandkids, and so nobody's name is right anymore. Even if you had a name before and I knew it, it's gone. I'm going to go through about 67 names before I get to yours. 21 to Caroline. All right. Next up, we have Goddess Glow in red. This is a tomato red, so it's a little bit orangey. We have teardrop, round, and oval faceted opaque beads on a network of silver chain. So this is all hanging together. The earrings are the oval red beads on a fishhook back. It's not going to show up super good against the red, but see, it's a little bit lighter, so it's not too bad. This one is about 1/2 inch below that collar, but you see how far it hangs down. With the 2-inch extension, that's going to come down to just above the bust. So we have Goddess Glow in red. And again, that's an orangey red. It is number 22. We've got the light mostly fixed in here, so colors should be pretty true. I always check by my shirt and by the mannequin and kind of gauge if the color's right, and it looks pretty close on mine. So this one is Fairy Tale Affair in gold. This is a hinged necklace. These are 3 different plates that go together. We have a beige moonstone in there, along with some white rhinestones. Sorry, I couldn't think of the name. See? Names leave. White rhinestones and the little gold discs as well. This is a really pretty necklace. It was part of a fashion fix originally. The earrings are the little beige moonstones in the gold frame. This is the length. So about 1/2 inch below the collarbones with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit here just above the bust. This one is Fairy Tale Affair in gold. And it is number 23. I had one of those, and then I gave it to my mommy because she wanted it. Now it's back, so, if it doesn't leave, I might keep it. All right, next up, we've got some brass earrings. These are called Rebel Resplendence in brass, and these were also an exclusive. So we have little spokes like in a wheel of antiqued brass, and then our other little sections have the gold rhinestones on them with the round cutout in the middle. This is the length and the size. So we have Rebel Resplendence in brass, and they're number 24. And number 25. So another one of our inspirational pieces. This is actually a wrap bracelet. So while you see 3 different pieces here, this is actually one long piece of gray leather. You wrap it around your wrist as many times as it will go, or you could potentially wear this as a necklace as well. This one is called Wonderfully Worded. We have a hammered silver plate here, or rippled silver plate, that simply says faith. Faith. So another one of our inspirational pieces. So this one would probably fit around my wrist just like this, so it would be 3 times, or you could wear it as a necklace. This one is number 25. Wonderfully Worded. Okay. As I read through these questions, sometimes I get ridiculous ones. Tracy wants that one. I get ridiculous questions, so I just have to tell you this one. This is not the one we're going to use. And this is why I skip some questions when I'm going through them. The question was, name an animal in the park people like to feed. Okay? Squirrels, makes sense. Birds, ducks, those make sense too. But the number 2 answer was goats. Who has goats in their park? I'm just wondering. Does anybody have goats in their park? I'm not sure why we go to the park to feed goats. Now, you might feed them like at a petting zoo, something like that, but at the park, not so much. Horses? I don't carry around hay with me. I don't know if you do. I guess they're talking about the police horses or the ones that pull the carriage, but who carries a bale of hay around with them? So these answers are ridiculous, and that's why we're skipping this question. I just never know. Very, very strange answers for that one. Yeah, I didn't think so. No, Jane says there's no goats or horses in their park. Yeah, Barbara, my daughter would love to feed goats too. Our neighbor used to have some little goats, and she used to go over there and play with them. All right. Yes, Gavin. She named him. That was not his actual name, by the way, but she gave him his own name. All right, this one has 4 answers available. We're going to go with number 2. Name a reason someone might have a garage sale. A reason someone might have a garage sale. Those are like the answers I would make fun of if it was on The Real Family Feud. They're moving. That was number 3. Need money was number 4. All right, Shannon, where's your cheat sheet? That's not the one we're taking this time, but that was on there. So they could put the car in there. Marjorie, I don't know if our car is ever going to be in our garage. New furniture, divorce, decluttering. Decluttering. Oh, yeah, that's really close. Too much stuff. Shannon actually got it before you said declutter. It's just too much stuff. So yeah, they're decluttering. Or cleaning out the garage was number 1. So Shannon got that one again. I think we're going to have to ban Shannon from playing this game. Is Danny feeding you the answers back there, Shannon? Is he looking these up while I'm talking? Or do you have it on Google? The kids grew up. I wish the kids would grow up. Just saying. Fundraiser. Oh, that's a good idea, too. I need a fundraiser to pay my bills. Actually, I just need the stuff out of the house. Yeah, Esley says you're banned, Shannon. You're getting too many of these right. All right, this is a longer necklace. Again, I have it pulled back a little bit. We have a very smooth black stone in the center of this. It is faceted right around the edge. Danny's answer was too much paparazzi. Well, Danny doesn't know anything. There's never too much. This one has a tassel coming from the bottom. So this is a classy looking necklace. So dress up anything you're wearing. Has a shiny silver chain. I love that. The earrings are the silver tassels on a fishhook back. I need a fundraiser to pay the bills before we feed the goats. Okay. That makes about as much sense as anything, Caroline. This one, that pendant is right in the mid-abdomen. Our tassel goes down into the lower abdomen. John said too much party light. With the 2-inch extension, it will fall down here in the lower belly area. So this one is called Timeless Talisman in black. And it is number 26. Now, you got to be careful with the goats in the park. They might eat your paparazzi off of you because you know it's shiny. Get rid of the tassel and he might wear it. Tell Caden to go sit down somewhere. Oh, boy. It's been a long week, right? Am I the only one that had a long week? All right, this is also a long one. This is called Medallion Meadow in white. So we have that white round crackle stone. And then we kind of have, I don't really want to call that a flowery frame, on it, but I guess that's where they were heading since they called it meadow. So I see a lot of scroll, and those are almost shaped like little leaves, right? And then the earrings for it are the white round beads on a silver fishhook back. This is the length, so it's going to hang right in that mid-abdomen. With the 2-inch extension, you'll get right down here around waist level, which is a little bit lower on her, but you know how that works. We already talked about that. So this one is Medallion Meadow in white, and it is number 27. Ashley Shanna says you can't be mad because you won the Z piece. So you've already won yours. She's not letting you win anymore. Shanna's going to forget to tell you when the show is, when I do another one, when I give away another one, so that you can't win another one. All right. This is called Industrial Wave. Industrial Wave in black. So we have black metal oval pieces. I don't know what to call this little design. It's kind of imprinted diamond shapes. We're going to call it that. It does definitely have an industrial vibe. I just don't know what to call that pattern. So these discs or ovals are also not quite flat. They're a little bit rippled, laying there together. And then our earrings are also smaller versions of that same oval with that texturing on it. They're on a black fishhook back. This is, see, I did it again. This is the length. About a 1/2 inch below that collarbone with the 2-inch extension. It is sitting here right at the top above the bust. Yes, waffle design. Thank you, Tracy. I knew a name for that. I just couldn't think of what it was. It's a waffle design. Industrial Wave in black. And it's going to be number 28. That was Caden. Oh, no. Caden, go to your room. At least somebody knows what they're called. You know, we have better days. All right. This one is a particular favorite of mine. I like to wear this too, and it can be very casual or very dressy. This is called Top Zen in silver. So again, we have the 3 layers of this very, very thin wire, the monofilament wire. And we have little textured oval silver pieces as well as barrel-shaped beads floating on this wire. The earrings are little barrel shapes as well on a silver fishhook back. This is the length. So it's going to start right here up around the collarbone level, unless you use the extension. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit almost center chest. It doesn't quite get there, just above center chest, but that's going to bring that down from the collarbones to about where that lower strand is. So that's where I usually wear mine. This is Top Zen in silver, and it is number 29. Number 30, we get some chunky beads. This is called Forbidden Fruit. This is also in that darker pink color. These are opaque chunky beads in the center. They are faceted. Then we have some polished silver beads. And then we have some transparent pink beads up along the top edge. So 3 layers. The earrings are the transparent pink beads on a silver fishhook back. This does have just a little bit of weight to it because of the chunky beads. This one hangs up around the collarbones down to about mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right here above the bust. So this one is Forbidden Fruit in pink. Do also have this in purple. It's just not a one and done. So this is number 30. Forbidden Fruit in pink. All right, let's do one more question. We'll do 5 more pieces while Caitlin's choosing us a winner, and we will be done for the night. We have moved along pretty fast tonight. Let's see. All right, here's 5 answers. Let's go with number 4. Other than for a passenger, name a reason a cab driver would stop the car. Other than for a passenger, name a reason that a cab driver would stop the car. Car's on fire. That is not a good idea. A baby coming. No, an accident was number 2. The car's on fire. That may go with the accident. I don't know. The police or the sirens. That was number 4. Police or sirens was number 4. Let's see. To avoid the accident, an animal in the street. A red light was number 1. Gotta stop at the red light. Out of gas was number 5. Anybody guess number 3? Nobody's guessed number 3 yet. Jane's gonna not run over a cat. That wasn't number 3, but it was interesting. Not a pedestrian. Although that's a good idea too. If a pedestrian walks in front of you, you might want to stop the cab. You know. What other reason might they come to a stop? I'm thinking big cities because, you know, most big cities have cabs anyway. This is definitely a problem there. Think rush hour. It's not only the cab that comes to a stop. The traffic jam. Traffic jam was the other one. So Marlo was first this time. She beat Shannon at her own game. Our next necklace is called Chime Warp. Chime Warp. Little silver discs. I'm going to call this pebbling instead of hammering because it's too even to be hammering. So we start with larger discs in the center, move up to small at the edges, and then our earrings are the smaller discs with the pebbling on a silver fishhook back. You're never going to guess who won. Somebody guess who won. This is the length. So it is almost at mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right here above the bust. So we have Chime Warp in silver. It's number 31. Yeah, it was Shannon, Jane. Aren't you shocked? 31. It doesn't always happen that way, but once in a while it does. That wheel is pretty random, I will say, because it doesn't always mean a lot when you win a lot of the questions, but this time it did. All right, this is one of our urban necklaces. This has a loop and bead closure. It's called Loose Cannon in gold, and that's because we have these, I guess they were black beads, because this is black twisted rope. So we have a black bead with the centers rubbed off where you see the gold, so like an antiquing, and they're wrapped in the black cord. This does have the loop and bead closure, so you're not going to be able to adjust the length. But again, because it's an urban, they give us a little bit of extra length anyway. Let me show you these beads up close. They're really kind of cool. So this is the length. Not quite to center chest. It's kind of in the upper chest area. So it's about a half an inch above center chest. So this one is Loose Cannon in gold. And this is a unisex necklace. That's why it doesn't come with earrings, because men can wear it or women can wear it. Part of our urban line, number 32. You're welcome, Shannon. Everybody's got to win once in a while, right? All right, this one we had the other night, and we're down to one. This is Butterfly Boutique. Butterfly Boutique in silver. So we have silver filigree butterfly. This is a larger butterfly. It is on a long chain, so I do have it pulled back. Our earrings are the silver tassels, which are trying to get caught in each other. Silver tassels on a fishhook back. This is the length. So down in the mid-abdomen, kind of above the belly button area. With the 2-inch extension, it will go down around that belly button area. Down in the lower belly. So this one is Butterfly Boutique. And it is going to be number 33. I know. Max is not even here to pick on you, Shannon, and you're still getting harassed. Look at you. You must just be special. Number 34, we have acrylic earrings. These are called Havana Hotspot. So these are mostly black with a little bit of white. It's a little bit of a tortoise shell effect with the white and the black. We've got 2 rings at the bottom, suspended from an oval ring in the center and an oval ring at the top. These are a post earring, and the post is right up here in the top. This is the size of these earrings. So they are Havana Hotspot, and it is number 34. And last, but certainly not least, because you know nothing's least. With paparazzi, everything's beautiful. It just may be to different people. These are some acrylic hoops. These are called Hot Blooded in brown. So they're the brown and black tortoise shell pattern. These are a post hoop, like all our hoops are. This is the size, so they're a little bit larger. So we have Hot Blooded in brown. These are number 35. Okay, that is it for tonight. Local deliveries for this week will be on Wednesday rather than Tuesday, because I'm going to be out of town until Tuesday evening, and it'll be kind of late to come deliver when I get home, depending on what time I get here. So Wednesday for local deliveries. Everybody else's will go out in the mail on Tuesday, probably Tuesday evening. Invoices will be tonight after the show, but don't worry about it. If you're not up, you can get it tomorrow. I will be out of town tomorrow and Tuesday, but I'll be posting some things because we have a challenge going. And so I can do album sales, which is posting a set of 10 pictures for 10 different pieces. And you can buy them from there. Oh, that's fine, Caroline. I can bring it to you if you want it. It just won't be until Wednesday. I think that's it. I hope you like the new invoices. I really like the fact that it's showing you the pictures so that you can remember what you have coming in or what you bought this week. So it's been working out pretty well. There was a glitch last week where when you went to pay, it would say the total has changed, and so it wouldn't allow you to pay. That was some kind of glitch in the Shopify system. Hopefully we will not have that trouble this week. If you do have that problem, please let me know, because I'm able to go in there and just do a little bit of an adjustment. And for some reason that makes it work fine. So we'll do what we have to do. So we'll see you back on Wednesday this week at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we have new things coming in, a whole bunch of new boxes coming in Monday and Tuesday. So we'll have some good things to look at. You all have a great beginning of the week. Everybody be safe, and I will see you later.